Ladies and gentlemen, this is season 2, I guess, of Zen AF podcast. You are here with Alex Skuby, Wayne Hanna. You already knew that, though. That's why you click download. That's why you listen to the damn podcast. We are so excited to be here yet again. We always are. And I am here with my partner in crime. Hi, Wayne.
I got to get this off my chest before we go any further. I am deathly afraid of bugs.
Wow.
No, that needed to be said because I'm sick and tired of pretending I'm not in situations. Like I'll be, golfing with my buddies and there'll be something near me and I just want to pass away from it and I don't mean like big bugs. I mean any bug. June bugs, I don't even go outside until July because these June bugs, they fly in your face and they make these
They're gigantic.
Noises. Yeah, they're bugs that had sex with other bugs to make that bug and it ain't right. They come out of the ground. And people are like, oh, just get over it. No, I'm not. I am deathly afraid of bugs. And I wanted to go into season 2 with you all knowing that I'm afraid of bugs. And it's no joke.
That is so wonderful that you're opening up like this and you are admitting your fears. Wayne, I think there's a lot of people on the other side of these cans that we're rattling into. I think some of our listeners have the same fears as you, man.
Oh, that means the world to me. I'm also afraid of the dark. Oh, hi, Alex. You could say Alex Hanna and Wayne Skuby and see how that sounds.
Whoa, that's awesome.
That's what it would sound like. It makes more sense to be Alex Hanna because you would take my name if we got married.
That's not true. Actually,
that is
because we've already established that you're a bottom, I would be the one plowing away. So you would be Wayne Skuby.
False. Not false, but false. I'm a power bottom that makes the decisions.
All power bottoms make the decisions, Wayne.
I never could understand like how they got so descriptive. Like, are you an aggressive bottom? Or are you a power bottom?
Mean? Like, what does that mean? Like you fuck back? Like I fuck back. So
like eye contact the whole time? Like you just look behind you and you just make eye contact the whole time?
It's aggressive. It's intimidating. But the other term that really gets me going, which is hilarious, is pig bottom. What the fuck is like, okay, so I've had some of my gay friends explain it to me, which is if you're a pig bottom, you're just a fucking whore. You don't care what kind of cock goes in there. You're just literally opening up for all cock. You're a pig bottom. Apparently, I guess that's what it means.
Allegedly. There's a lot of allegedlys going around down in your neck of the woods. You are on a tear right now. I feel like you. I think if this guy gets put to death, you are going to retire from the entertainment industry and try to be who's that dude in like the medieval times that would like he wore the mask and then he would pull the
executioner.
Handle. Yeah,
the executioner. Dude, I tell you real quick, man, give me 1 minute. I have to say this. So in my country, America, Donald Trump is being investigated for violating the Espionage Act, which is basically espionage is probably the highest crime of any country. I don't care what country you're in. If you're pulling off espionage bullshit, you're just fucked. Anyway, so I truly believe that he is literally gonna fucking go down in flames. I mean, come on. So anyway, I just wanted to say that it's insanity. And all Americans right now, they're literally, I don't care what side you're on, literally sitting there with like caramel popcorn, just can't peel their eyes off the fucking news.
I think Canadians are as well. I think this is a big one for us. We in Canada we love Christmas and watching you guys fuck things up. Like those are Canadians' 2 favorite things to do.
No, hey, look, I get message on TikTok from Canadians and they'll say to me, Alex, I'm a Canadian. I don't even live in your country, but I've been watching this nonstop. I can't believe what the fuck is going on.
Oh yeah, it's insane. The thing is though, and the way you have to look at it, put it in a perspective is that the United States of America has always just told everybody that they are the biggest, best, and the most powerful country in the world. Yeah. They've never actually the U.S. Because I'm not a political guy, but I just look at it I feel like the U.S. is just like, hey, let's tell everybody that we're big and bad, and then buy a bunch of shit, and they won't mess with us. And that's exactly what they did. And it's working, but you guys just you fucked up. Not you,
Well, listen,
but the people that, well, this is.
Oh, well, listen. So here's the thing. You just said I'm not a political guy. And guess what, man? I never, ever was my entire life until now, because I believe that this isn't politics. This is something else. This is like mob shit, dude. This is not politics. This is a guy who's a complete fucking scumbag and a dipshit. And he's literally now being investigated for espionage. And he was our president. So having said that, that's going to be interesting to see what happens over the next few weeks. Straight up.
I think a lot of fun things are going to happen in the next few weeks, but I don't know. I don't know what those things are. Can
we talk about your audition, or should we, or do we not talk about it?
No, we'll stay away from that for now, just because I don't really know. No, you know what? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I wanted to talk about something else with you today, but we could talk about me for a second if you want. I love to talk about me.
Of course.
Maybe I'll do it in a different voice. If I talk about me in a different voice, it's not me talking about me.
That's not psychotic at all. That's not psychotic at all.
Well, the voices in my head tell me differently. I told you that I gave all of my things an accent. So my anxiety is an Irish guy.
That's fitting.
My depression, we haven't figured out where the depression guy is from, but I have a feeling he's somewhere. I feel like he's somewhere in Russia.
Whoa, that was squeaky. It squeaked a little bit. That was cute. So what did you want to talk to me about?
We've been going through this whole upgrading thing with the podcast and looking at new technology, and we've been speaking about kind of where we're going with it, and I thought maybe we'd have that conversation today a little bit. I wanted to talk about kind of what we touched on the other night, but we couldn't talk for long because we were both busy. So I thought, hey, because I feel like our listeners need, and I'm pointing like they're sitting in the room with us, but I'm pointing right now. I feel like our listeners want to know what's up, what's next, what's going on, what we plan on, what we're thinking, why we're thinking it, where we're thinking it, what's scientific about it, what's not scientific about it. I can't breathe. I can't stop talking. What is wrong with me?
That's a lot of thought, and you need to breathe. This is the most... Oh my God, I just went, this is the most... That's all right. I just did that. I don't know when that happened. This is the most in-depth podcast anyone has ever listened to. And straight up, guys, we talk about, we're probably two of the most brilliant people you've ever fucking met, but not met easily. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So this is, I don't even know, would this be considered season 2?
Well, I don't know.
Just saying.
Year 2?
Yeah, I don't know.
We just 53? Or
this is 53.
This is 53.
So when I upload, onto our platform to shoot it out to all the places, they always ask for a season number. Is this now season 2? We don't.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, welcome to season 2, you pricks.
Welcome to season 2. Holy shit. Now, now listen, is that season 2? Is this season 2, episode 1?
Yeah, but I don't think we do it like that. I think you just keep it sequential, like when I look at other podcasts, but that's a hard one too, because are they doing it right or are they doing it wrong?
We don't know.
We don't know.
So what if it's season 2, episode 53? But that in my head, now, if you follow TV series chronologically, when they get to season 2, it's episode 1. So I'm confused. This is all confusing.
Why don't we break the mold? Why don't we change it up? Why don't we see what happens? Why don't we see what happens?
Yeah.
So I want to let everybody know one thing. This episode is brought to you by Alex, Skuby, and Wayne Hanna, because we don't have a sponsor yet, but we've decided to sponsor ourselves, and we've created some merchandise, or merch as the woke culture calls it, around our favorite word, which is fuck.
Yes.
So we created a Zen hat, but it says Zen AF, but it means Zen as fuck.
Correct.
And we made a hoodie that we've had a couple people buy.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've had a couple people support us through that, and all of your support gets all of the things that you buy from our store support us in creating better content. And what we're hoping to do is make enough money to retire on a yacht.
Please. And we still have the mugs, correct?
We do have the mugs. Now, we only have the mug with our mugs on it. We have
Love
the
it.
mug. We have, if you guys want a ZenAF with our ugly mugs on it, which we all know is a lie. We're beautiful. You can get
Correct.
those. And right now you get them at goodmorningassholes.com.
Yeah. But there is a link. If you go to our site, you just click that merch link. It goes right to yours, right to that site.
Yeah. And the reason why it's goodmorningassholes.com is because I have no idea how to change it.
Correct. So what I did was I took our website and there's a merch button on our website, zenafpod.com. You just go to that, click it. It'll take you to that place that he speaks of. And that's where the merch is. And we'd love for all of you to buy stuff. Just buy it. Buy a lot of it. Buy triplets. Buy it in quadruplets. Just keep buying. My daughter turns 23 this coming week.
Get the fuck out of here.
23 years old. Yeah, she's going to be 23.
Hannah Skuby.
My firstborn, the apple of my eye. Yep.
Wow.
23. Very excited. So she's having, I think she's taking a vacation with some friends of hers somewhere on the East Coast. I'm not sure exactly what state they're going to, but they're going to go. Oh, they're renting an Airbnb and they're going to have fun.
So, that is going to be fun. I think we're going to rent an Airbnb and come see you guys in October.
Oh, man. I can't wait, dude. That would be so fun. That would be so fun. And by the way, in October in Austin, it's not as fucking sweaty, disgusting heat. So there's that cool weather coming in, which is good.
But I mean, we get to see your wonderful wife perform, and she's doing some character workshops with people as well, is she not?
Correct. That is correct. So my beautiful wife, Maureen Collins, aka Mo Collins, is headlining at a comedy festival in Austin, Texas, the weekend of October 1st. I believe that's around the time she's doing it. And she's also teaching, I think, character work and skit type stuff. Yeah,
that's super cool, man. I feel like that is something that, and maybe it's big down there, but I don't think that is done enough. I believe that we need more improv workshops and we need more comedy workshops around, where I live, anyways. And Toronto's a big hub in our country, and I'm sure there are a ton. But to have legends in the business pass on how their chaotic brains work around character development is pretty wild.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. And people are looking forward to her doing this because she is who she is and she's done what she's done. So they kind of want to learn from that, and they're going to. So that's exciting.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is wisdom from Alex. She is who she is and has done what she's done.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Anything Zen going on? I mean, I don't know. Like
that last statement.
I mean, it doesn't get better than that. But I just would like to say, here in America, things are, spicy, as you said earlier, and I totally agree. In Canada, things are pretty much status quo, right? What the fuck am I looking at?
What is going on?
What the fuck? I look up and Wayne has got his Daisy Duke. It's like a Daisy Duke shirt. He's got his breasts pinched together and his belly's out. Oh my God. What the fuck?
Did you call them breasts?
No.
Okay.
Should I?
It sucks that every time the beginning of the summer when I get my base color in, we call it a base when you're tanning. When I stand up, I have like a white line under where my tatas rested against the top of my belly.
Wait a second. So hold on a second. You do know the cure for that, right? It's called when you lay out in the sun. No, I wasn't going to say, but you thought I was going to say, when you lay out in the sun, you lay back and you put your arms above your head so you get underneath the tape.
I did that one time. I did that one time on a beach. I was on a vacation with my family. I was lying on the beach trying to prevent titty tan lines. And I laid out, and then a bunch of fucking people just started rushing over to me and putting buckets of water on me and trying to drag me back into the ocean.
That's not while tickling your side boob. So, it's funny. I'm a human. I'm human. What are you doing? I'm human.
Yeah, but you're no. Get him in the water. Get him in the water. Oh man, I have an audition. Well, I had an audition.
I want to hear about it. I want you to tell people.
I had my very first audition. I applied for this ad campaign with a pretty big gas station in Canada called Petro-Canada, which is basically just Gas Canada. That's the name of their company. We're Gas Canada. So if you take the out of it, it's just Gas Can.
Okay.
I don't know why I went off on that tangent.
Yeah, I don't know why you took.
So they're looking for somebody to go across Canada in September. It's a 5 to 10 day shoot where you speak to random Canadians about what it's like to be Canadian. And I started getting these hits on my social media. Wayne, this is you. This encompasses you. This is all about your values and stuff. So I reached out to you. I told you about it. You said, go into it, have a good time, be yourself. And I believe your advice to me was they will see if you are not. So it is like imperative that you are you because they will see that. So I pulled all the stops, and you know me well, and you know that for me to follow through with stuff like that is a fucking task in itself.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, man, it looked good. You sent me that video, man. It looked good. You looked good. You looked like you were having fun, and it was shot great too. So it's like, that's impressive.
Maybe that's why I've got my meeting on Monday with them.
That's what I'm talking about.
I have an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to be the face of Petro-Canada. I have the I am just even if it doesn't come to fruition, they called me back, and that feels so good. So we'll see. We'll see.
Look, they saw something. They saw your vulnerability. They saw your love of life. They saw your ability to just use your mouth to spew words. And so they're probably hot on your tail right now. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised, ladies and gents, if Wayne Hanna is the face of Petro-Canada.
They in the description they said that, like, I believe there's a cardboard cutout of me that will be in every gas station. Now, if that doesn't piss off,
I want one for my ceiling above my bed.
Hell yeah, I'll give you two, and you can have some twin Waynes. Twin Waynes. Hey, you want to know something? Can I tell you something Zen, and then you tell me something Zen?
Yes.
Or do you want to tell me something Zen and let me tell you something Zen?
I want you to tell me something Zen, and I'll think of something Zen.
So my daughter was in camp for the last 2 weeks, just day camp, everybody. So we would drop her off at 9 in the morning of sports camp. So she'd go from 9 till 4, and then it lasted for two full weeks. Anyways, yesterday was the last day of camp. And from 12 till 2, they invited the parents down for a barbecue and a slideshow. So there are a couple hundred kids and a couple hundred parents. And I go down there and I meet my ex-wife and her other half. And we're having laughs and jokes and stuff like that. And this couple comes up to my Jackie and her partner because they know them. And she goes to introduce me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we know who he is. We know him from TikTok and stuff like that, and from a party." And you just see it in her face.
Oh yeah.
But it gets better.
Oh.
About 45 minutes goes by. And we're in the gymnasium.
Yeah.
And all the kids, all the parents are gathered around. We're watching the slideshow. And at the very end of the slideshow, when the lights come back on and they say, "Thank you for a wonderful year. See you next year," I'm talking to Jackie and Jeff. And this guy comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, I'm really sorry to bug you, but my friend is a very, very, very big fan of yours. And he starts a new job on Monday. and I'm wondering if it wouldn't be if it's no trouble, like, would you mind leaving a voicemail on his phone? I said, sure, no problem. And you could just see the life leave her face.
Now, I got to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, I got to say something about this. I don't know if this is mindfulish, or is it more like Wayne going,
it's my version of mindfulness.
Well, okay, so that's a great story. And again, ladies and gentlemen, Wayne and I discussed this, and I've actually discussed, people say, well, why is your podcast called Zen AF? It's not Zen. I'm like, motherfucker, Zen is what it is to you. You have your Zen, I have mine. Maybe your Zen is, mine is not that. Mine's the opposite of that. Did I just say that out loud?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Not
absolutely terrible.
Not something that we should probably.
That's got to be edited out.
We're going to edit that out. We're going to edit that out, but we're going to keep this last part in, so they're going to wonder, what the fuck did he say?
That's perfect. I want to keep this part, but not what I just said.
I can't believe he said that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll never hear what I just said.
You'll never know. I don't even want to know what he just said.
And that's my Zen as fuck.